We're live, motherfuckers.
Woohoo! I live again.
She lives again.
Did you stop?
For a while.
I mean, if no one's watching her live, is she really alive?
It's true. Well, you guys know I have no setting between off and high.
You have what?
No setting between off and high.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, I hit fucking pause on the video, but it sure didn't pause. So I was like listening to you say you live again, and I was like, yeah, I already heard this. Sean, what was that weird? He just made a weird.
Trash was here.
Oh, trash.
Friday this time.
That is, I don't know why this means trash. Oh, carrying the bags of trash. When you made this gesture at me, I thought you were making like an old-timey train track thing. What are those called?
Railroad tracks?
No,
the carts.
The railroad carts. Do you have to hand pump?
Oh, yes,
I think
yeah.
just a hand cart.
Hand cart, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Hand cart. Yeah, like I thought it was a mini hand cart gesture you were making.
Or it could have been like give someone a wedgie.
Or it could have been give someone a wedgie.
Yeah.
That's right. Actually, Amanda, yours is closer than mine.
Yeah, girl. I'm picking up those trash bags.
I think that's a new dance move.
Picking up trash bags.
You know, we haven't done a good dance move in a while on this show.
That's true. I guess, is that our new one?
No.
In the club, on the floor, put your drinks up. In the club.
Whatever you want, honey.
That was Rissy's rendition of all electronic dance music from the last 5 years. Only now it's all about, like, taking drugs in vaguely Middle Eastern settings. Also, that's like
what?
Fucking white people. There's a song, Took a Pill in Ibiza, and it sounds like a lot of other stupid songs. It just,
I mean, that's just true for pop music in general, though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, there's the rule of crap that 95% of all of it is going to be crap of all pop culture. And then, like, if it's like a derivative form, it gets much worse. So, like, pop music, 95% of it is crap. But I think if it's Christian pop music, the interval goes out to like 99% is crap.
That's fair.
Christian music is by and large terrible. I think I would rather listen to actual fucking hymns than like modern Christian rock or pop, which
well, for sure. I mean, the old school hymns are like beautiful and they have lovely harmonies and chords.
They do, yeah.
But the new Christian rock is just like the same 4 chords over and over, and then the same fucking words over and over as well.
It's all dudes that sound like if Nickelback was even worse than it actually is, and all of the songs sound like they are desperate gay in love with Jesus. Like they want Jesus to be their boyfriend. They want him inside them. And yeah, only if it was Chad Kroger's Bizarro copy doing it.
I mean, that seems legit. Lots of people in the fucking chat who also knew it was called a fucking hand car. Specifically, Tom Silk knew it was called a fucking hand car while we were all bumbling all over ourselves. Okay, what else? Anything else?
Nah.
Okay, no. I need my show notes. Stuff has been tweeted. And so that exists. My show notes are here. Oh, I also need I need my audio recording. That's what I don't have. I knew I was missing something.
Pause. Why don't you pause? There we go.
Why don't you pause?
I did.
Oh, well, never mind.
I'm getting a question. Am I on the set of Project Runway? No, this is just my castle. This is like nerd treasure trove extraordinaire. I mean, it'd be cool if I was on the set of Project Runway. I would judge the shit out of some bitches.
Yikes.
I believe that you would.
I believe she does anyway.
I do. I'm very fucking judgmental. Although I like to think with like fashion, I would be a pretty good objective judge, like about fashion-y shit.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ay. Oh, April says, loving the scale mail. So John, my fiance, actually made that painstakingly by himself. Yeah. It's very heavy and looks amazeballs. Amanda, where is she gone?
Oh, I was in a different window. I didn't see her.
Hi.
Well, now she's back.
I'm back. I'm sorry. This fucking cat won't eat his own food, but will hover over his brother.
Right.
And then the second his brother stops eating, he will lick his brother's bowl clean. And I'm not having it. So I brought him here.
Aw, Fanty. How old is Fanty?
He's 11. I just got a notification on Facebook that I adopted him 9 years ago, a few days ago.
Man, that's the same age as my kitty.
Oh. So yeah.
Thinking about them beans.
Poor guy. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Yes, he is. I know. Gross.
At least you can actually pick your cat up.
Yeah, well, he's too dumb to know that he doesn't have to put up with this shit.
Oh, it's sweet baby. Did you see the thing on Twitter where a guy, like, apparently he, I assume he's from England because he used the term jumper instead of sweater. Apparently he went upstairs to get a sweater off of his bed and a female cat had wandered in and given birth under his bed.
I saw that tweet of the cat with kittens. Like,
yeah, like, so she'd had kittens. I guess he just left his door open because it had been warm and she just wandered in and he had all these pictures. He's like, is this what love is? I'm a dad now. I have to take care of these little guys. I'm canceling all my plans to go get wet cat food. Like, it was so sweet. It was just like, I'm going to be there for you, you guys. Daddy's here now.
That's adorable.
It was amazing.
Oh, Jason's in the chat. It's our birthday tomorrow.
Oh my god, I did not realize you guys shared a birthday.
Yeah, we're birthday twins.
Aww.
You guys want to know?
It's your birthday.
Okay.
Go in the pocket like it's your birthday.
I guess we're doing this now. Oh, that's a cold nose on my chest. What are you doing, you weirdo?
Eat Havarti like it's your birthday.
Because it is.
Almost.
Well, close enough.
a few more hours.
It's my birthday somewhere.
Yes, that's true.
My Kiwi friend has already wished me happy birthday on Facebook.
Ooh.
I wonder if I should go change my Facebook birthday.
To what?
Not tomorrow. I've done that in years past when I just don't want to deal with the barrage of...
I do that almost every year, like
happy
a couple days before I turn it off. And then...
Yeah, I just change it to like June 6th. And then as soon as May 31st is over, I just set it as private for a day or two and then... Oh, maybe that's what I've done in the past. I think before you could change it to private, I would change the actual date. Mm. Anyway, are you guys ready to start our engines?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We're pressing record in 3, 2, 1.
Record has been pressed.
Record has been pressed. Ooh, why is my record level so high? Bring it down, bitch. Okay.
Break it down.
And we're clapping in 3, 2, 1. Excellent.
Excellent question, Dan Maloney.
Oh, Dan Maloney. Why you ask such good questions? Amanda, if you want to get us started, you feel free.
Hello and welcome to episode 90 of the Dork Pridecast. My name is Amanda.
I'm Blythe, bitches.
And I'm Rissy. We make up a comedy group called the Damsels of Dorkington, and this is our podcast, which is also funny, depending on how much you like poop jokes and dick jokes, or if you're drunk. This, however, is not the monthly bonus episode of the Drunk Pridecast. That was last weekend. Wait.
And the weekend before.
And the weekend before. Yeah, Jesus, we've been drunk a lot.
It was double Drunk Pridecast weekend.
Double drunking.
We were double fisting our drunk episodes.
Yeah. You know how much I love fisting.
Double fisting, no less.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I had drinks with my coworkers after work, so we played Jackbox party games and drank beer.
Uh-oh. So you're saying your brain don't work so good right now?
I mean, it's just not firing at 100%. I only had a beer.
Well, but for you, that's a lot, as you are very small.
I mean, it's not nothing. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Yay!
It is my Jesus birthday. If you guys were here, we would be recreating the Last Supper photo. For Jesus was 33 when he died, in case you didn't know. In case you're out there wondering why the fuck is that your Jesus birthday. So guys, I'm gonna get crucified soon. Eat this bread. It is my pussy. That's how it goes, right?
Yep. Yes.
Cool.
More Jesus sayings filtered through Blythe. I demand more. This bread, it is my pussy.
I'm drinking your blood right now. How about that?
Yeah, your blood is fucking delicious, Jesus Blythe.
Drink this wine. It is my menstrual fluids.
Ah, chunks.
Like strawberry jam.
I'm not thirsty anymore.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah.
Although, you know what? If you get crucified like Jesus, that motherfucker, I'm about to say one of the most sacrilegious things ever, but sacrilegious? Did I just actually say?
Yep. No, I like it.
Slipped so hard.
I think The Simpsons did that, and that it just had burrowed into my brain and laid eggs
beautiful.
There. But I wonder if I can actually even say sacrilegious anymore without thinking about it. But that motherfucker got off light. Crucifixion is supposed to take 3 fucking days because you suffocate. Thanks to blood loss and whatnot. He was up there for like 6 hours. That ain't shit. And yet we're supposed to believe that his suffering was commensurate with that of all of the worlds since time immemorial? Fuck no.
You heard it here, folks.
Then the ground opened up and swallowed her, and she went to hell.
Hot takes on the Bible.
Right? But seriously, 6 hours? The fuck is that shit? That isn't a proper crucifixion.
Everybody's drinking wine. I wish I had known. Actually, I'm gonna fix this problem. Somebody else tell a story. Rissy, what'd you do this week?
So I finished some songs. I finished the 3 songs for Stars War that involve people who aren't me. I figure I can just finish up the 4th one sometime this week, and because I'm the one in charge of singing it, I tend to learn the songs very well because I'm the one who wrote them, so memorizing them is not nearly as difficult. I'm super, super happy with how they turned out. I really wish I could spoil shit for you guys and tell you, like, the songs. We kind of spoiled one. You are definitely not wearing pants. We spoiled one. We told them about the Moana song, right?
Well, we did now.
I don't think we did.
I swear to God we did.
I don't remember.
I think it was during one of the Drunk Pridecasts. You were like, no, it's okay. It's okay. But I don't want to give any details about the other 2, but I
think we only said it was me singing it. Yes, if you rewind like 1 minute ago, you can see my underwear.
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad. How weird.
So yeah, I did that. I saw Solo, as we briefly discussed on Sunday.
Indeed.
Blythe did as well.
I did also.
We wouldn't expect Amanda to, because Star Wars is not her jams.
Probably.
Amanda will not until we force her, like Clockwork Orange style.
Yes.
I haven't seen that either.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to. I've seen enough to know I don't want to see it.
I was gonna say it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie and read both versions of the book, but I like horror, so
it's not the horror that I can't deal with. It's the torture porn aspect of things that I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, that's for sure. But yeah, I had to get deep into the Star Wars lore, especially writing that third song, you guys. I went and relearned some things that I had forgotten about.
Like purposefully forgotten?
Yeah, like basically like tried to delete from my brain the contents of a particular Star Wars tie-in novel, The Crystal Star, which is no longer considered canon. It is by far the worst fucking Star Wars novel. And that's really saying something, because there's like 11 billion of them. And it's so bad. It's so bad, and it's not even fucking Star Wars-y. There was also, like, when Goosebumps came out, I guess Lucas or whoever was in charge of the fiction arm of the Star Wars military-industrial complex decided they had to have books to scare kids too. So they put out a series called Galaxy of Fear. That's like Star Wars, like watch some kids in the Star Wars universe do scary shit. But the thing is, this wasn't like fucking Goosebumps scary. This is like 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
Only we plopped kids in the middle of it. Or you get on board a Star Cruiser, only it turns out that everybody's been killed and hollowed out by evil sentient maggots and that can use the dark side of the Force. Yeah, it's fucked up. This is fucked up shit. And I was like, what? This is not for kids. This isn't for children at all. What the hell?
Yeah, that sounds like it would scare me.
There's like a zombie stormtrooper one. Like, yeah, fucked up. And I'm just like, who greenlit this? Who was like, yeah, you know what the Star Wars universe could use? Right? Is some hardcore horror shit. Like, get David Cronenberg in here. I just, wow, yeah. Like, and I don't necessarily mind the idea of people, like, doing a different spin on Star Wars, but there are just certain tropes, certain genres that the universe just doesn't lend itself well to, and serious spooky body horror shit is one of them. Like, you have your occasional scary moments, but otherwise it's like, this isn't a space opera at all. And the crystal—
Who are you to decide that?
I am me.
I am. Who are you? I am. Okay.
Okay.
I also have been drinking. And also, The Crystal Star was written by one of my all-time least favorite science fiction and fantasy authors, a woman by the name of Vonda McIntyre, who I wanted to like because she was actually at the University of Washington in Seattle studying for a PhD in biology, and she was also writing science fiction, and she was told by her advisor and all the people on her thesis committee that, like, she couldn't have both. It's like, you can choose your science fiction or you can choose your science. You can't have both. And that's actually a big deal. Like, if you are a scientist and you write science fiction, the community will shit all over you. If it happened to Carl Sagan, it can happen to anybody. I know, right? It really sucks. But yeah, that's just the way it is. It was even more so for a woman in the late 1960s. And so
well, Amanda, it looks like you're going to have to give up your slash fic.
No, it's just fantasy. It's not sci-fi, so it's
fine. Okay.
Yeah. See, if it's fantasy, then that's fine because everybody knows that's made up. But if it's science fiction,
it has fiction still in the title. Like,
yeah, but it's the plot that's fiction, not the science. That's despite the name.
Often, I mean, Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of
whatever.
those fucking things. No, it bugs me a lot. I really hate it because the thing is like science fiction actually is a pretty good lure to get people interested in science in general. Lots of things have been invented because people were like, that thing from Star Trek that I liked when I was a kid, I'd like to make that happen. So I think it's just because academics, man, like they can be fucking assholes about shit. But so Vonda McIntyre, like, because of that, I was like, oh shit, she seems totally cool. No, she's like everything bad about second wave feminism crammed into one woman who then crams it into books.
I mean, it's a lot of cramming. You can't lie, which is
I would say
some good cramming.
Good old-fashioned cramming. Yeah, probably not Vonda McIntyre, who probably views all penetrative intercourse as rape. She's like one step shy of Andrea Dworkin. So yeah, her fiction is fucking garbage. So the Crystal Star is basically like Leia brings her children. So in the expanded universe, originally Leia and Han have 3 fucking kids and they all suck. Twins named Jason with a C, Jacen, and Jaina, a boy and a girl, and then their youngest is a boy named Anakin. And thank God 2 out of 3 of them die because they fucking blow. And
spoilers.
It's not canon anymore. It doesn't count.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, that shit is
I think
like
it's still a
20 years
spoiler.
old.
Yeah, she's probably right. It's fine. I don't want to fight about it.
But so they're all like 8 and 5 years old, and Leia is the president of the new Galactic Alliance, right after they've overthrown the Empire and shit. And Han and Luke are out of town on a secret mission, and Leia is like, I have to go on a diplomatic mission to this planet where it's very common that the children of important people are kidnapped and held for ransom. So I'm going to take all 3 of my children to this planet. They get kidnapped. Everyone in this story is as stupid as you could possibly be without just dying from stupid. And it's still a pretty close thing, actually, because in the end, Luke, Leia, and Han nearly all directly die of stupidity. So they're kidnapped by an evil ex-Jedi who is making demonic sacrifices to a trans-dimensional being that is basically a giant golden gelatinous scale-covered monster.
I'm not into this.
Yeah, I know. Neither was I. And the kids didn't even fucking die in this book. I was pissed. And so this dude is an idiot. The kids are precocious and embarrass him all the time. And then, like, Luke and Han end up in the same place, and the thing is like, I am made of magic. And they're like, yes, master. And, like, Luke and Leia and Han leave the kids behind and walk into the gelatinous monster, like walk inside it. And then the children calling to them reminds them of love and the love of children. And so they're able to walk out. And then the gelatinous monster eats the evil Jedi and goes back to its home dimension.
This movie sucks.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I'm glad I don't have to see it now.
Yeah.
Read it.
To be clear, Amanda, that was not the plot of Solo. I just want to be very clear.
I believe that it is. You can never convince me otherwise.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
that is the plot of Solo.
Sounds pretty bad.
Yikes. Well, that was fun. EU story time with Rissy.
Yep. So that is the story of the shittiest Star Wars book of all time, and one of the many things I did a little bit of research into and uncover some traumatic memories, much like the plot of Knights of the Old Republic.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I appreciate that you did.
Thank you. Well, have you looked at the last song yet?
Nah, girl.
I know you've been busy and stuff, but I can't wait for you to look at it. I'm very excited.
Also, you didn't even tell me it was there, so I didn't know to go look.
Oh, I tweeted it, or I messaged the group.
She did on Monday, I think.
I did not see that.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe I was drunk. It's fine.
You were a changeling at the time.
Yeah, you were wearing a mud mask that made you. So tell us about this fucking mud mask. What is in it? So I assumed it because it kind of flattened out your features and made you look like a DS9 changeling.
Yeah. So to bring everyone up to speed, I put on this mud mask on Monday morning, And it was something I'd received in my Ipsy box. So it's just a little sample. And I was just like, yeah, I was just, my skin was irritated, and I was like, I need to do something about this. So I threw on this Mud Max. Wow. You know, Mud Max.
Fury Road.
Yep.
Mud Max Furry Road.
I don't want to see that movie either.
Yeah, that's a bad movie. I don't like it.
So yeah, and then I don't know, there was just something about it. It was the color, I think, partially. It was not as like, it wasn't like a charcoal mask like most of the ones that I've worn in the past. So it was very close to my skin tone, but it just evened everything out, and was a little bit darker than my actual skin tone. And so it just, the way that it sat on my face, I just looked in the mirror and I was like, I feel like Odo. And then I was like, oh, ashamed that I even had that thought. And then I was like, well, I have to share this with someone. And so,
Yes,
of course, I snapped a selfie and sent it to the girls and was like, guys, look, I'm a changeling.
And I'm like, changeling! Like the plot of the 4th season of Deep Space Nine, like every other episode, everyone's like, changeling! Changeling!
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of DS9 again, so.
Where are you?
I'm really trying to get through, but Jesus Christ, it's fucking too many episodes. Too many seasons. Too many episodes in each season.
It has the same number of seasons and episode per season as Next Generation.
Yeah, but TNG was like, I don't know, good.
Fuck you!
Oh,
Fuck you! Deep Space Nine is the best of all Star Treks!
We are not having this conversation again.
This time I can climb on your bandwagon, Amanda. And
I
say,
don't really have a bandwagon. I just like to be contrary.
That's why you picked Voyager, you evil
I mean, I
person.
do like Voyager. I don't have, like...
I mean, I haven't watched Voyager, so I can't climb on that bandwagon, but I will climb on the, like, oh, Jesus Christ, fuck DS9 bandwagon. So, I'm there with you in that, at least. But yes, it's,
Thank you, my friends in the chat, yes, who are coming out in support of Deep Space Nine. Thank you, guys. You all know what's good. It doesn't mean I didn't like Next Generation. It's just really goofy.
It's definitely got its problematic episodes for sure. I have my complaints about TNG.
Nothing will ever be less problematic than the "Where are all the white women at?" episode.
Well, it's still trumped by the episode they don't air of the original series.
Oh, well, sure.
So,
I mean,
you know, there is that. But yes, I just, the acting is just, it's not great, and the plot is, I don't know, it's a little bit better currently, but I'm in the part where the Cardassians retook DS9. I just got past that, actually.
The Kardashians are in it?
Yeah, the Kardashians.
The sex tape they made on the space station is that is some fucked up
so
shit.
they're just fucking all the famous rappers they can get their butts on.
Because why not? I guess, if you can.
That's how you stay famous. That's how you stay relevant. And they're like putting their lips in the airlocks to get the plumpest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just that like collagen filled without filling with collagen. So, yes, so the Cardassians retook the space station, and it was just very frustrating because they left Odo as the security officer, which makes no sense, and they left fucking Kira as, like, I don't know, the number one, I guess, of the whole thing, which, like, none of that makes any sense whatsoever.
Well, Odo is connected with the Dominion, right? The Changelings are the Cardassians' allies.
Yeah, but he has made it abundantly clear that he doesn't want anything to do with them, and they turned him human, so if he didn't want anything to do with them before, he certainly doesn't now.
Yeah, but the thing is that they can't just kill him, right? Even though the collective, you know, kind of booted him, the implication is probably like, he is ours to deal with. Don't fuck with him, anybody else. And since
sure, but you don't leave him as your fucking security officer. Like, anyway. And then, like, all these problems are happening and things are going wrong. And they're like, who's doing it? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's the literal 5 people who were on DS9 prior to this. Like, they have this like cell, this like I don't know what word I'm looking for, but like this cell of rebellion, and they're like, why is everything going wrong? Who's sabotaging it? And it's just like, oh gee, I don't know who could possibly be sabotaging things. I don't know.
Also, what's his name? That head of the Cardassians is super.
Gul Dukat?
Yeah, he's super into Kira, so it's not like he was gonna. If he was gonna lock her up, it was gonna be in weird BDSM shit. So,
I mean, you're not wrong,
right?
But I don't know. It's just it's whatever. It's fine that you guys like it. You do you. It's just that you like a thing that sucks sometimes.
Apparently there's a lot of really, really dubcon / non-con Gul Dukat Kira fanfiction.
I'm sorry. My brain didn't process any of that. Can you please say that again? Gul Dukat and Kira, what kind of fiction?
Dubcon or non-con.
My brain didn't process it because it doesn't know what the fuck that means. Please enlighten me.
Rapey.
Certainly. In the fanfiction community, dubcon stands for dubious consent, i.e. sexual consent that is in doubt due to the presence of, for example, intoxicating substances.
Right, so non-consent. Got it.
Yeah, magic versions of Spanish fly are pretty common. Or basically something that makes two people, for example, uncontrollably horny, and then they're locked in a room together and they have no choice but to fuck.
Okay, that sounds absolutely horrible, and that's...
I mean, we all have our kinks. In fiction,
wrong.
fantasy is not supposed to reflect reality. I spilled on myself.
Should we not judge those who fantasize about underage sex?
Well, I mean,
I'd rather they fantasized about it than did it.
Depends on how underage they are.
Gateway drug, bitches.
Yeah, it's not okay at certain ages to even fantasize. That way lies madness. I mean, and the thing is it's okay to have, standards as to what is cool and what is not.
No,
especially
I'm just playing devil's advocate over here.
Right. I mean, shit. You can find stuff where
I think I might have just said devil's advocate.
Deadvil,
which makes me think Deadpool.
Deadpool was the.
So for now on, Jesus Christ, you guys, I can't talk. From now on, I'm going to play Deadpool's advocate.
Deadpool's advocate, I fucking love it. That should be the name of the episode, Deadpool's advocate.
I was just about to say the same thing, Deadpool's advocate. I love that.
Man, I really enjoy Deadpool too. The fucking parachute scene. Did
I tell you guys I opted out of seeing it again with my coworkers?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
it was rough. They took all of my team went on an outing, and I was like, you guys have fun. I appreciate it, but no thank you.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine the scene where he got ripped in half was particularly easy for you.
It was very not easy.
Yeah, there
were several that were
scenes
that were rough.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua Donovan, DS9, best episode in the pale moonlight. Yes!
We'd all moved on already.
Yeah, I will never move on.
I know.
We're painfully aware.
Yep, we are.
The hate for Solo is really weird right now. There's a lot of asshats saying, that's what you get for making Star Wars The Last Jedi gross SJW propaganda. We stayed home from Solo. I mean, it still made a lot of money. I guess just not as much money as they initially projected. More than enough to earn back its production costs with marketing included and shit.
Then I think they're doing okay.
So they're doing just fine. I guess it just didn't hit its initial projections. But it's like, sorry, dudes, that's probably not it. Apparently Memorial Day is actually a traditionally very shitty day for movie releases. So...
The worst thing I've really seen people post about it, who did see it, was like, this was unnecessary. Yeah, no shit. It's a fucking side story. They're all unnecessary, my dudes.
Also, all movies are unnecessary.
Right.
No one needs movies to live.
Yes. I had the same thought. I was like, every movie's unnecessary.
I really, really enjoyed Solo. I liked it a lot. I mean, overall, I like The Last Jedi, but it is a very uneven movie with some pretty glaring flaws. I would still count it a net positive, but I liked Solo a lot more, actually.
I feel like the day will come when someone does like a fan version of The Last Jedi, and then it will be like near perfect, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's a really good movie in there. They just tried to cram another
movie
in, maybe even two
movies.
more okay movies in there.
Yes, I agree with you completely. And yeah.
Like what, another okay movie and another short.
Yeah, and the short was really good.
It was great,
but what was it doing in that movie? I don't know. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, obviously it's the casino scene, which was amazing. It was gorgeously shot. It was beautiful. It was funny. It was incredibly entertaining. It had tension, and I love those fucking horse puppies. I love those fucking things.
They're so cute.
They were so cute. But I'm like, what? Why is this in this fucking movie at all? The whole "they're very slowly getting away" plot line was like...
yeah. Oh, I have a question that Amanda, I know you're not into Stars War. However, I think you can weigh in on this. My husband and I had an argument. It wasn't a real argument. Don't worry. This isn't about to get weird.
I was hoping it would get no.
So I said, after watching Solo, I said that I hoped that capes would come back into fashion because of Solo.
Yes.
And Sean said, well, like, just for fashion? I was like, well, it could be, because he said capes or cloaks. And I said, well, definitely capes. Cloaks is just, that's too much. That's too much. But he said that capes could only be a fashion choice, like fashion only, not function. Whereas I maintained a cape is to jacket, like a light jacket, as a cloak is to like a proper winter coat sort of deal. So I think if you wore a cape, you could use it for warmth. Not a lot of warmth, but if I need to pop on a jacket before I go outside, I could just as easily pop on a cape. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Or is it fashion only? Is it just
no,
fashion?
I agree. So in terms of fashion only, like it goes through cycles where like women's dresses with cape, like not just trains, but actual like cape things off that come off the sleeves go in and out of fashion. But like if you go on to Etsy right now, you can find some amazing heavy wool capes, not cloaks, straight up capes that are incredibly fashionable and would look fucking awesome. And like some of them are vintage, some of them are handmade. Like I would actually love to buy one. I just haven't had the money come autumn the past couple of years. Like capes are actually a thing. They're still around, at least they are in women's fashion, and they they're kind of trending in and out every so often. So they are still a thing, and they've always been a thing. For men, a little bit harder, but I mean, if maybe Lando Calrissian will help us, pull off a new golden age of men's fashion. So 100% agree. Cloaks are way too much. If you see somebody in a cloak, you're like, that LARPing motherfucker is a danger to himself and society.
Yeah, for sure. When I see cloak, I automatically think Renfest. that's where my brain goes immediately. And I'm just like, oh God. Just like, what do you do with it? Where do you put it? It's so fucking heavy. Like,
it depends on the cape. You could have a short cape.
Yeah. Well, cloaks though. We're talking cloaks.
Oh, sorry. Cloaks.
Yeah. Like full-length cloaks with the big old voluminous hoods.
Right.
I'm like, are you the Star Wars Emperor under there? Like,
people in the chat are suggesting that we have damsel capes as patron goodies.
I would love that.
Dude, if I could find someone who could make us some fucking capes on the cheap, I would be in so hard. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to find that, which is a shame.
See, I would picture a cape like a scarf, where like most of the ones I own are not for warmth. They're just for fashion, but that doesn't mean they can't be used for that. I would say that's probably not their primary purpose, but that doesn't mean they couldn't provide that.
Yeah,
I feel like most people that are going to wear a cape are not going to do so because they're cold. Like they're going to wear it as a fashion choice. But
I will say, Rissy, I don't know if you remember this, but I had a wool cape.
Your little Sherlock Holmes thing, I loved it. Your little cape from Forever 21, I've never forgotten it.
I loved that little thing.
And catalog of all of your best fashion choices.
I did wear it when I was cold.
It was adorbs. Yeah, I really want to get one of those like heavy, like virgin wool Scottish fucking cape things. Like they sound amazing.
Why do you gotta slut shame?
Well, if somebody's been rubbing their dicks all up in my wool, I don't want to have to deal with the aftermath of that. Like that's all over
the hives all over their dick.
If they're allergic to wool, I guess.
A lot of people are.
It's true. Not me, though. I am, however, allergic to lanolin alcohol. Not lanolin, just the alcohol made of it.
That's so weird.
It is really weird, and unfortunately...
Why so weird?
It's in skin additives, and it made me break out in genuine cystic acne, which is not a thing I get. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to the really cute shoes that I wore on Monday.
Oh. What happened?
Oh.
So yesterday, I'm like, my feet are kind of itchy. I must have gotten some bug bites. And then I woke up today, and there were like lines on my feet exactly where the straps were. And I'm like, oh no, that's my shoes.
What do they look like?
My feet or the shoes?
Yeah. Both. Now tell me about your hives.
Because you don't.
Why didn't you take a picture and send it to us? I'm very disappointed in you.
I mean, I took a picture. I can send it to you, but I figured nobody wanted to see it.
Who are you talking to? Do you know us at all?
Are you new?
Sending now. Hang on.
Oh, yes.
Well, that is unfortunate, and I'm sorry that you experienced that. What do you do in that situation? Can you get some sort of like sealant and try to spray it down and wear it again? Or do you just have to like chuck it out?
I usually just won't try again because I don't want to risk it.
Oh, damn, girl.
Right?
That is rough.
Yeah, you can see exactly where like the ankle strap on the shoes and where they came up over my, like that's.
Are they made of leather or something synthetic?
Yeah, I mean, obviously something synthetic.
Okay, well, that's probably it. Those sorts of synthetic fabrics are...
Well, you guys know the reaction I had to those boots that I got last minute for Alcon.
Yeah. Those sorts of things tend not to let your skin breathe in addition to being made of horrible plastic.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it can breathe or not. It's just my skin hates everything.
Your poor skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Josh asks if Amanda's toe Twitter account will be returning because of this misery.
Well,
good.
John Latch is in the chat, so
yeah, John Latch, if you want to make that shit happen, I'm always here for Amanda's toe.
And this would be like a picture where if you have a foot fetish and want to get over it, you want to not have one anymore. I can send you this picture because it's not sexy.
It's like those the pray the gay away places.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to show them like
pictures of my feet covered in hives.
Well, that could be an option, but they'd show them like homosexual images and then like shock them while they were looking at it to try and
your Clockwork Orange.
So then they just got a shock fetish because they were looking at porn that they enjoyed.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So now you're sexually turned on both by painful electric stimulus and other dudes' boners.
Yeah.
I mean, it backfired, sure, but we could try it with Amanda's feet picture, so that might work a little bit better.
I don't know. This is not a thing I want to do because we'd have to round up a bunch of dudes with foot fetishes, and that means the whole time we're trying to like shivvy them into their cages with cattle prods. They'll be like, "Y'all real pretty. I'd like to suck your toes."
God damn it, Rissy.
Get in your cage.
I hear you. However, we attract them like it's our job, so it's not like we'd have to look very far.
Yeah, that's true. But we're gonna have to like feed them and shit. And
we've met them in person. They've sent us emails. I've had fights with them on YouTube. Like the list goes on.
It's like it's not that I mind that they're in defeat. It's just that they insist on shoving it like at me,
shoving their feet into our feet,
or shoving their tongues at our feet. I guess
I may not understand foot fetishes. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no. Again, you do you, boo, but if somebody else is not into it, maybe quit trying. There's like a foot dude at a convention that Melissa and I went to, or Melissa and my clone went to sell time bangers to. Like this dude goes around barefoot, and we named him Creepy Cicero because he was wearing like a flower wreath. And so he goes around barefoot, and he basically sidles up to any women that are at the con, and God, he's so fucking creepy, and insists on giving them pamphlets about the barefoot lifestyle, and he has a website. And so, yeah, there's just...
I'm sorry, why did you not pass this website on to us like years ago?
I guess I forgot.
Yeah, you're...
I don't want to go to there.
Man, I don't know what you're doing with your life if you don't want to go to there.
It's all about how it's much better to have bare feet. And I'm like, and what, get parasites?
Yeah.
I mean, that's against most codes for any public place. Like the whole no shirt, no shoes, no service is for health reasons. Like, that's just gross.
That's true.
I mean, if you want a fungus, but I don't.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those, like, there are some people that will do that in developing countries if they have really horrible, like, life-destroying allergies or autoimmune diseases, because they'll pick up a nice case of worms, and then their immune system will attack the worms, and their allergies go away. Like, that's because...
That's not what you're going to get walking around a convention hall with no shoes on. You're going to get athlete's foot.
Yeah. It's going to be gross. It's going to be real gross. And then you're going to have to pee on your feet in the shower, just like back in college.
Yeah, but that you're still going to have athlete's foot and also toes that smell like urine.
I thought you were supposed to get your friends to pee on your feet. Is that not what happened?
I think you're supposed to go to the doctor and get an antifungal.
Oh, weird.
Is actually what
Don't
what
take away my one justification for peeing in the shower, because I'm never going to stop doing it, is the thing. But
there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
though.
it saves water.
People think that there is something.
Okay, so fuck those other people. Who gives a shit? They don't shower in your shower.
Especially if it's your own shower. Like, I can get people being grossed out if you're, like, at the gym and peeing in the, like, big shower room. But
yeah, obviously. That's just a common courtesy. Don't fucking pee on the water that may or may not touch another human being.
Don't make other people smell your pee.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. But if you're in your own bathroom, in your own shower, you do whatever you want.
Exactly. Well, thank you guys. This has actually been really uplifting.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But you raise me up
more
so I can pee in showers.
Yes!
You raise me up. I'm sorry, I've never done a Josh Groban impression before.
That was magnificent, is what that was.
So I can pee on floors.
Anytime I hear, like, for a split second, I can't remember who is who between Josh Groban and Josh Brolin.
Oh, wow, that's a fun...
And then I'm like, nope, it's the other one.
Yeah.
Like, wait, Josh Groban was Thanos? Nope. Nope, he wasn't.
Maybe in the version that they're going to do on Glee.
Yep. I'm like, that didn't even look like, oh, nope, Brolin. Other one. The other, not that one. Gotcha.
I don't know how you would confuse them.
That would be pretty
because the names sound similar. Like,
they sound the same. No, I get it. I just I've known who Josh Groban is for significantly longer than Josh Brolin, so.
I mean, me too, but still, I hear Josh. Maybe it's just that I hear Josh Brolin and think Josh Groban because that's what it sounds like for a second.
Line of programming somewhere in it that like automatically converts one into the other, and
maybe.
you can't get it out of there. Like you've tried to debug, but keeps coming back. I have that.
Yeah.
Amanda, what else did you do this week?
Nothing. Scratched my feet and then washed my hands a lot because I would touch my feet.
Do you have any Gold Bond?
No. I don't put powder on my dry skin. That's terrible. If I wanted to be
probably be allergic
itchier,
to it.
Yeah,
they
probably.
have creams too. Hydrocortisone.
Yeah, that's what I use. A lot of. All the time. I bathed in it. I didn't pee in it though.
Oh, well, see, you're missing
Maybe you
out.
should have tried that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Urine therapy is a thing.
Oh God, you guys. I saw somebody posting on Facebook.
I love this segue. I love where this is going.
I saw somebody posting on Facebook. It was a screenshot, and it was a science website that had taken this screenshot and posted it. But it was like someone posting in a urine therapy group, which the science people were not condoning, just to be clear here. The science page was like, oh my God, why are they doing this? Someone had posted and said, like, I flushed out my eyes like I always do.
That makes it sound like they shit out their eyeballs.
I
come out of their butt.
So I'm so sorry. She's already panicking. I flushed out my eyes like I always do with some what do you call it when like it's not fermented, I guess. Aged, maybe aged is what they were calling it, with some aged urine.
That's how elemental phosphorus was discovered.
And they were saying that their eyes.
And I can't understand why I got pink eye.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, their eyes got really red, and they said there was like pus coming out now, and they didn't know what to do.
Shit.
And so
wow,
people were commenting and being like, "Oh, I don't know why that would happen," or some people were like, "Oh, that happened to me once. I just kept flushing it with the same aged urine, and it went away." And yeah, it was just
No,
it's
it
horrifying.
didn't. No, it didn't. Because you know why
You're blind
it's
now.
aged.
How are you even typing
Right.
this?
right?
You know why it's aged is because there's bacteria in there that has grown
Yeah.
and multiplied, and now you put it on your eyeball.
Ooh. Like,
Yeah.
I guess if it was like fresh pee hot out your body,
Even then,
Every
like, no,
time.
what are you doing? You don't know what's in there.
true.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like
the
you
whole
have a disease.
urine is sterile, dude. I've done enough urine cultures to know that a lot of urine isn't sterile. It's also not sterile the minute it leaves your body. And most people do not do like an actual
Certainly,
clean
if you-
catch. It's
Yeah.
passing, yeah.
Also,
The
Exactly.
skin it's passing through, it's picking up some of that.
right.
So
What if also like the thing that's making your eyes, require a flushing out of some kind is also making your urine full of grossness. So you're just putting it fucking back
Back
in
in
there.
there, exactly. It's just like
The recipe for elemental phosphorus, like the dude who discovered it, it was like, so basically fill up a giant bathtub full of urine and let it ferment till it quote unquote breedeth with worms.
gross.
Yeah. It was like,
oh no.
yeah. I was like, science used to be a lot grosser than it currently is. Also, that was more alchemy than anything else. He was,
Yeah.
trying to turn lead into gold, not discover elemental phosphorus. But hey, props to him for, achieving something.
Ugh, that would smell so bad.
I can't even fucking imagine.
Anyway, so apparently people are putting pee in their eyes. So
Yeah.
now you know. The more you
Oh.
know.
Old pee.
Old, like they
John
left
Latch
it out on
says-
purpose.
John Latch says someone needs to be Deadpool's advocate on this.
No.
No, they don't. That's how we got into this mess.
It's like Deadpool's advocate.
Someone played Deadpool's advocate, and then
Deadpool
people
does
decided.
he wears red and sometimes is kind of evil, so I think it's perfect.
I think Deadpool would absolutely try and talk people into putting pee in their eyes just for the fun of it.
100%. Yeah, that's just, Tuesday for him.
Yep.
Especially if we're talking like Ultimates era Deadpool.
Yeah. Kevin Larson in the chat just in all caps wrote, "Stop going pee pee in the eyeball." And it just struck me just right. So beautiful.
Stop. Stop. Stop it.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
do it anymore.
Just the
Ugh.
things that we do. Oh man. I went on a fucking holy rage fest about homeopathy today with some
Oh,
of my
good.
coworkers.
Were they talking about that homeopathy is a good thing?
No, nothing like
Okay.
that. I can't remember how we got onto the topic initially, but yeah, once you get me onto homeopathic anything, like I'm off and running. Like, just let me go. I'll be done in a minute.
Have you seen the homeopathy ER comedy sketch
Oh God.
where they bring in a car?
Homeopathy are.
They
I see what you did there.
that was good.
It wasn't that good.
what you do
Go
here,
on.
I see it. They bring in like a car crash victim, and the doctor is like, what was the make and model of the car that hit him? Well, sir, it was a 2018 Tesla. Quick, somebody go out and scrape some of that fender off, and then dilute it 1,000,000 times, and then dilute it again, and then pump it into this man's veins. It was amazing. It was so good.
So bad.
Yeah, I was like, yep, that right there. Like, man, anytime I see that word float up on my computer screen, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, I got to educate one of my coworkers on what homeopathy actually was, because a lot of people don't realize, like,
It's water.
How
That's
stupid
what
it
it
is.
yeah.
It's water.
So his mind was already blown by the fact that it's just diluted bullshit.
Right.
Because water is a memory or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and also it's oftentimes like I saw there for a while was a homeopathic herpes treatment that purported to dilute actual samples of herpes simplex 1.
That's the thing. Like that was after his mind was already blown with one thing. I then got to point out that they also believe that like cures like, which makes literally no sense.
Yeah.
It's really fun to come across people who don't actually understand the fundamentals of homeopathy, because there's a lot of them out there. Actually, they know it's bullshit and it doesn't actually work, but they don't know why.
Like how stupid it fucking is. Do you remember when a certain person of our acquaintance claimed to be using weight with homeopathic HCG, and I was like,
okay,
what?
I don't remember that specifically, but I'm pretty sure I know who, and
I was just like,
I'm not surprised that person is
you
real
motherfucker, you and your magic fucking feather. That's the stupid. First of all, by the way, everyone, you cannot lose fat stores by using human chorionic gonadotropin. That's not a thing that you can do.
You can if you're also eating 600 calories a day.
Right. But you're just going to lose weight if you're eating 600 calories a day.
No, it's totally because of the other thing, and not the fact that you're starving yourself. Sure.
Right. And also
you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, anything homeopathic is not going to work, especially not. Yeah, it was actual homeopathic HCG. I'm like, do you know the words that just exited your mouth? You know what they mean?
You've got two flavors of bullshit there.
Amazingly
together.
Amazingly, I don't think I knew what those words meant at that time.
Probably not.
Well,
which is maybe for the best.
Maybe it was.
I brought it up and I was like, oh my God, what? You're like, that fucking that's nonsense. What are you doing taking that? And it got real awkward, so I just kind of shut up. So,
yeah, it's best sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, I still giggle about that though.
Yeah, I blocked it out.
Like a lot of things related to
my life in general.
Yeah.
Aspects of
sometimes, and this person is ostensibly a skeptic and an atheist. Yeah. And I'm like, oh wow, you broke rule 1 of Atheism Club, which is don't buy into homeopathy.
Well,
that person claimed to be a lot of things they were not.
Amen, sister. So many things, guys. Hey, here's a PSA for everybody out there. If someone has to repeatedly tell you that they are a thing, surprise, they're probably not that thing.
Yep.
Except vegans. And I mean capital V vegans, not regular.
Okay, I don't need the exceptions to my rule, Rissy. I'm trying to teach everyone a thing.
If someone tells you they do CrossFit, they definitely do CrossFit.
Oh my God, yeah. Ooh, boy.
But other than those two things,
or paleo.
That I feel like that's grandfathered in.
I think you guys are taking this in a too literal.
We are.
It's true. I think what you're trying to sum up is the lady doth protest too much, methinks, kind of concept.
No, really, I'm a good person. I'm a smart person.
I'm a nice guy. We've heard that one from a lot of people who are
generally
not nice guys. Yeah,
they tend to be shitty guys.
It's the ones who have to tell you repeatedly that they are the thing,
right? And they're usually not the thing. They're usually trying to tell them. I think they're trying to convince themselves that they are the thing.
Right. Oh, absolutely. And just running a justification train on their brain.
Anyway, that's been your learning moment with Damsels.
Cryptic PSAs from the Damsels.
Very cryptic PSAs.
Probably not that cryptic.
It's probably not.
Depending.
100%.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. Like we haven't spilled that much tea.
It's fine. Quickly want to point out that we are, in fact, not having a podcast next Wednesday.
But why not?
Because the next 2 months we are going to an every other week as we get prepared for Gen Con.
Gen Con!
Gen Con! So yes, we'll still be meeting every Wednesday, but we will be rehearsing, and
I wrote a lot of songs for them to sing.
yes, we have a lot of things to rehearse, whether it be music or choreography for that music or making recordings for that music. We have a lot on our plate right now, dudes. Plus, we have tons of things that we still owe you guys from our Damselversary. Don't worry, we have not forgotten. It's a little bit on the back burner just because we've all been incredibly busy, and Gen Con is coming up super fast. We will get those to you 100%. I have a list that is always in front of me, taunting me. So yeah, that's what's going on over here in, Damsel news sort of world. Again, if you have not gotten tickets to the Gen Con shows, you're going to want to do that. The Star Wars show is going to be all new songs. We did not have songs previously.
Oh, I know. And now we do.
Wrote them. Now we do have songs. We're fucking excited about them. Yeah, so please come and watch us sing all of the songs.
All the songs.
And they're all Disney songs because Star Wars was purchased by Disney, so it only made sense that we're gonna sing our dumb Mickey Mouse faces off at you motherfuckers.
Literally, our faces will fly off our bodies and attack you. But we should probably tell that we will just be having the podcast every other week instead of not at all.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain went.
It's fine. It's better that we tell them twice than 0 times. So
that's true. Thank you. You made me feel better.
Yeah. So we're in every other podcast for the next 2 months until we get back from Gen Con, and then
bonus episodes will be a thing though.
Yep. Bonus episodes still exist because you're still out there supporting us. So, and we appreciate it. I think that's all the businessy shit I had. Oh, this is your last chance to get dicks in the form of stickers with wings.
That's true. One more day.
One day more. I don't know why I'm doing all these male impersonations today.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the chat right now.
They're putting the buy-in bi-weekly.
I really like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You the best.
Josh says, I'm a nice guy, trust me. Now let me talk to you about going barefoot.
Also, I'm assuming regarding Gen Con, April Barker wants to know, will there be skimpy outfits?
And pretty painted girl feet?
I mean, if you... Sure, why not? I can do skimpy. Let's skimp it up, bitches.
Okay.
All right.
We don't know what we're wearing yet.
No, actually, we really have not decided.
Amanda, you really didn't do anything this week other than scratch your feets?
I went to my crawfish boil.
Oh, yeah, you got drizzunk, right?
Not that drizzunk.
I mean, drunk enough.
Did you get dristunk?
No.
No one gets dristunk.
That's where you get drunk with dark elves.
Wait, I did that once.
Right, we both did.
Yeah.
Both? How about all?
Yeah. Oh,
Amanda
yeah.
was there too.
Yep.
We had to help a dark elf
Out of
pee.
her clothes.
Yeah, she needed help out of her costume.
She needed help peeing, but not on her
Gen Con.
feet.
Not on
Or
feet,
in
no.
anybody's face.
Not on my feet either.
No, nobody's feet, nobody's face. Just in the
Although-
toilet like it's supposed to go.
I do not put it in the toilet.
No, that is something you do put in the toilet.
You put that in the toilet.
Of all the things, that's like one of 2 things that you should put in the toilet.
Rissy, we need to talk about toilets again.
Yes.
I thought I had it down the first time. Apparently not.
Amanda, what were you? You went to your crawfish boil. Did you eat lots of? Did you eat all the crawfish?
Did you suck the heads?
I did not suck the heads because that's gross.
It is not.
I don't like it.
They're delicious bugs.
They had 210 pounds of crawfish is what they got for this party.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's like a full-sized man of crawfish.
So there's like a kiddie pool in the backyard that they dump all the crawfish into, and of course they're alive and trying to like escape, and then scoop some out for the boiling. Yeah,
that would be like crack to me. I would be like, "Come to me, my friends."
I know. I'd be like,
we did the thing where we walked up to the thing and went like, and they all go and then fall over backwards. It's pretty funny.
That's really cute.
That's amazing.
And then you killed them and ate them. How delightful.
Yes, indeed.
That's the cutest of all.
I had some really amazing like pasta with spicy pasta in a cream sauce with some crawfish in it. That was good shit.
Oh, I haven't had crawfish in so long. I'm so jealous.
I mean, they're arthropods. They don't really count.
It doesn't matter. I just like them.
Oh, me too. I also like eating them. Like I can like things and like eating them.
Oh, you were thinking I refuse to eat them?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool.
I still eat them. I just haven't had a lot of opportunity in a long time.
It's true. Yeah. Like
I've seen them on like buffets, but I'm not gonna fucking.
Oh God, at a buffet? No, I don't eat buffet seafood, especially not shellfish. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's like, yes, hello. I would like to sign up for one case of food poisoning.
Just one?
Well, I mean, it's gonna last a while though.
That's true.
That's true.
No. It's like people are like, you can go to the buffet at the casino and eat all the crab legs you want. I'm like, that's true, I guess, but
well, I feel like the buffets at the casino are a little bit higher end. So, but if I go to like a Chinese buffet that's like just normal Chinese buffet and there's crawfish on there, I'm just like, no, that seems like a really bad idea.
I don't eat buffets shellfish. Even if they're higher end, I'm just like, nope, I'm not taking that chance.
No, that's fair.
I've seen Drop Dead Gorgeous. I know how that movie ends.
That's a great movie.
It really is.
Rissy?
Yes.
Do you have a Dork Pride chat for us?
I guess I could. All right, so I got it. I got this shit.
It's almost like you planned for it.
It's almost, even though that almost never happens. But thankfully, our discussions give me so much, fertile ground for topics for the Dork Pride chat. So tonight's hashtag Dork Pride chat. So we saw Solo and kind of hoping that capes become a thing in fashion again. Wouldn't that be awesome, right? So what is a trend? It doesn't have to be fashion. It can be pretty much anything that you would like to see based on some kind of nerdy intellectual property. Like, what would you like to see? Maybe it's something that went out of style that you'd like to come back in style. Or maybe it's something that's never really been a thing, but you would like for it to start happening. And yeah, so think on that. I would like heraldry to be a thing for everybody. Like Game of Thrones style. I want like my house to have words and shit and fucking cool ass. Like most real heraldry is fucking boring as shit. Like it doesn't have like awesome predatory animals and stuff. Most heraldry is just like 6 stars or on a field sable. I'm like boring. Like I want real Game of counter change. Thank you. I want real fucking Game of Thrones style heraldry where your words are like scary and the pictures are oftentimes metal as fuck. I think everybody should be able to have their own coat of arms. Or at least everybody's family. And you can just like wear it on shit and you can be like, that's my coat of arms. I don't know why it's a watch.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's happening over there. You just raised your arm because it's a coat of arms.
My coat of arms. See, it's on my arms.
Check out my coat of arms, eh?
I'm wearing it in a place that makes it as small as I could possibly have it on a watch or something. Not on like a t-shirt or a coat.
I shaved my pubic hair into my coat of arms.
Yikes. Your coat of arms must be boring, though.
No, it's just very intricate shaving.
Okay.
There was dye involved as well. That was a thing in like the late 90s. Dyed pubic hair.
Like people did that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Dyed and glittered and shaved into various shamrock or whatever sorts of shapes. The Irish are idiots. Anyway, so how about you guys? What would you like? What trend would you like to see? Based on stuff.
Amanda's thinking so hard.
I'm trying to think of like stuff that I wear around the house that I would never wear outside.
Ooh.
Sort of a thing.
Like your mermaid blanket? I was going to say mermaid fashion. Like a lot of the things that I'm coming up with have kind of actually become things.
Yeah.
So this is actually really hard for me. I keep like coming up with ideas and then being like, no, that's kind of a thing.
Although mermaid fashion has kind of gone in and out, like mermaids and unicorns have kind of been a thing in like makeup and fashion for a little bit, and then people are like, I'm so over mermaids. But I'm like, how can you ever be over mermaids?
I
mean, is there anything like old-fashioned you'd like to see return?
Oh God, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, when you ask me, yeah, the only thing that I wish that comes to mind is like things that I wish were real that aren't, but
that's okay. That qualifies.
I mean, like magic.
I mean, that's perhaps a bit too broad.
That's sure, but I mean, come on. I just want to be a magic user. I just want to stand back and cast shit and cause problems.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
I don't even care about the type of magic. That's the thing. I just want to be a spellcaster, god damn it. I want oh shit. Oh fuck. What's the movie called from the 90s with the witches?
Hocus Pocus?
Oh. No,
yeah.
girl. The one with
practical magic?
No.
The Craft.
The Craft. I want the Craft to be real. And I want like World of Warcraft. I want to be able to actually cast those spells for real. All magic. I just want it to exist. Leave me alone, okay?
Okay, I won't at you. I mean, we're getting really, really good shit in the chat. Like,
yeah, I'm sure that everyone is better at this than me. Thanks.
Oh, I'm just saying maybe some of it it could be inspiring. The 1940s pinup style for women. Agreed. If you have tits and a smaller waist, it can be like really hard to dress in shit that's made for modern women, which is all like drapey and flowy, and therefore hangs off the widest part of your body. If that's your tits, it just makes you look like a fucking sack of potatoes. So, agreed. I like Jason's full-on Baroque fashion. Frock coats, powdered wigs, yes, buckle shoes. And no lead in the makeup, though. Agreed. Singlets for swimming, I would love that. However, if you wear a singlet for swimming on the beach, other males can come up and challenge you to fisticuffs, and you have to be like, You don't actually fight. You just posture back and forth.
Yeah, I was going to say, who wins?
Whoever gets bored last, I guess. You just eventually wear the other person down.
Seems legit.
I want to be able to wear hats with animal heads on them.
What?
Like not real animal heads, like a hoodie that gives you like kids fashion for adults and not
onesies.
Not necessarily a onesie. Just to be able to wear silly for
So, like-
kids stuff and not have people judge you.
So like the
kind of
bear
have that.
hood you made.
Yeah, I want to be able to wear that.
They have
And-
like those spirit hood things.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm too old for that shit. Just
There's,
like I
like-
want to be able to go to a
Spirit-
playground and swing on the swing set and not be judged for it.
I think you just have to get over.
Yeah.
I think you just have to get over giving a shit what people think.
It would be nice
Yeah.
if the playground equipment was adult sized, though. That would be cool if like actual playgrounds for adults were made, like stuff that's big and dangerous, just like it used to be when we were kids.
I don't need it to be dangerous, but I do need it to, if I go across the monkey bars, I want my feet to be able to dangle and not touch the goddamn ground.
Yeah,
That's for
that.
sure.
Yeah, exactly. So it needs to. I would say adult-sized playgrounds would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like that would be great. You hit on something really good.
I've considered putting a swing in my backyard, just like a regular swing, not like a hammock would be cool too, but just like a swing that's sturdy and not on one of those cheap metal frames that will buckle under more than 50 pounds. But yeah.
Guys, let's start a commune with adult-sized playground.
Yes, it'll
That'll
be
be
like
like
Golden
our
Girls.
We'll have a
We'll
bunch
go-
of tiny houses surrounding it.
Yes, and
With-
we'll go out on the lanai.
And we'll have tunnels for cats to go from one house to another.
Ooh, I
Can we have
like
tunnels
this.
for people to go from one house to another?
Dude, I've always wanted tunnels. I love tunnels.
I want slides.
That too.
I just want everywhere. You get everywhere by a slide. I'm
a
not sure
ball
how.
a ball pit at the end of the slide.
Yes. But that
So-
isn't full of hypodermic needles and
Yes,
old band-aids.
and
Depends on who lives in the commune.
It's true. Well, I mean, we can vet people, right?
I'm
I
good.
mean, you
I
could
can't
try.
use band-aids because I'm allergic to them. So you know that there will be no old band-aids for me.
Do you have that like fake skin shit that you paint on yourself, or do you have to use gauze?
I don't use anything.
You should
You
try
must
that.
you
fake
must
skin
coagulate remarkably fast.
I mean, I'll like, if I need to, I'll press on something with like toilet paper until
You know-
it stops.
You know what actually makes a really good band-aid in a pinch? Thick lip gloss. I had to do that once for my organic chemistry class.
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
off
do that.
the bus. It was the middle of winter, and I like slid on some ice and went sprawling. I abraded the shit out of his hand.
I mean,
I-
I always keep a giant thing of Vaseline on me, so I would use that.
Yeah, I
First.
didn't. I just had a big tube of fucking lip gloss. I
Right.
get to chemistry and I have to write down all these fucking chemical reactions and I'm bleeding all over the paper. I'm like, fuck, what do I have? What do I have? Lip gloss. Blah, 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 blah. And I spread it and it actually sealed up and I'm like, oh, no, this isn't so bad.
As long as you wash it off later, because you're just trapping germs in there.
Well, absolutely. Yeah. The second I could, I washed it off and yeah, put some Neosporin on it. I want to live in this commune now, you guys.
In the chat, Josh says, I'm a nice guy. Let me into your commune.
That's it. That's all we need. Oh man, JD DeMott, I went to a barcade in Midtown that had repurposed a show
Yeah,
pizza
that's-
animatronics. That's
the one.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
the one in Martini Corner that like just fucking opened up,
Oh,
right?
I need to
Everybody's
go back
talking
to
about it.
Yeah.
Like
That
people, I've seen posts in groups that are not based anywhere near Kansas City,
Really.
and they're
I
all
love
like,
Martini
"We need
Corner.
to,
All
we
my
need to
friends
have a
went
road
that
trip."
Friday, and I had stuff going on, and apparently they were giving out free tokens that night. So
dag.
yeah,
That
As-
sounds incredible. So apparently,
I have
like,
this ads.
the person who was responsible for all the showbiz animatronics, like he has like a weird like cult of followers, and there are a lot of people who go around like buying up old animatronics that this guy worked on and shit. Oh god, oh fuck, I wish I was there right now. Our commune will have animatronics, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, cool.
I want a Salem the cat animatronic.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know.
yes, yeah, secret passages. Yes, we have to have fucking secret passages. I mean, I assume we'll all generally know where they are, but they have to be like where you touch the wall and the thing opens.
Secret to the rest of the world.
Yes. Yeah, I really just want to live in the house that I envisioned myself living in as a kid. which is to say, like, the walk-in is a giant aquarium. It's all glass. And it's one big fucking saltwater aquarium. And then there's at least one room made all out of trampoline material.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that's like the first room you'd build is a trampoline room. With, like, pillows on the ceiling and walls.
Oh, fuck yeah. Jesus Christ. Yep. We need millions of dollars to make our fucking tacky childhood dream house commune happen.
So at the $50,000 a month level...
God, that'd be amazing.
Right? We'll make a house that the three of us will live in, and there will be a trampoline room and tunnels and a ball pit with no Band-Aids.
Right.
And you can apply to live in one of the adjacent tiny homes.
Mm-hmm.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be part of it.
All right, then. So, yeah. Use the hashtag Dork Pride Chat to let us know the things that you want to come back into fashion, or if you want to get in on the planning of our tiny commune of funness.
Hashtag Damsel Tiny Commune.
Yep.
Let's make this a trending thing.
Let's do that, because that'd be great.
So like Jason and April Barker in the chat are mentioning like Five Nights at Freddy's. I would love like an escape room scenario with old animatronics in it. So it's like a Five Nights at Freddy's escape room scenario. I would pay good American dollars for that. That would be so fun and so scary.
I would pay good American dollars to not have to go in that room at all, let alone escape from it.
Yeah.
I like being scared, even though it scares me.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of the Dork Pridecast. As always, a big thank you to Sarah Donner for allowing us to use music off of her latest album, Black Hole Heart.
Thank you, Sarah. You can find the Damsels of Dorkington on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Also, if you have a few minutes and you can subscribe to us, subscribe to our podcast if you haven't already, but definitely leave us a rating and or a review. It'll only take you a couple minutes and it helps us immensely. Plus, it costs you $0.
If you do, however, want to contribute in the form of dollars, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Damsels of Dorkington, where you can get access to rewards that are only available there, such as a fuck ton of bonus content and being on the list of super awesome patrons that we thank at the episode end of this podcast, like these people. How are we doing this? I kind of want to sing the Golden Girls theme and work people's names into it.
Why Golden Girls?
Because of the commune. We'll be old and living in this fucking awesome commune like the Golden Girls.
They just lived in a house together. It wasn't really a commune.
They were just roommates, my dude.
Well, yeah, but in our version of Golden Girls, it's a commune. It's updated for the tiny house phenomenon.
But ours won't be tiny. Just everybody else's will.
Listen,
we'll have a giant one.
If you want to sing the fucking Golden Girls theme, you fucking go for it.
Well, it's no fun if you guys won't join in.
I'll join. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Dun 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 dun. Thank you for being John Hay. Dun 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 dun. Mary Henderson and Josh Griffiths.
Josh and Jessica Rowell, Mason Sleater, and Sean Palmer.
Bum bum bum. And now goes to Amanda.
Ooh, invited everyone you knew. Come on.
You would see Richard Hirsch and Alec Teller, and the card attached would say it was from Gordon Nelson.
Did I ever tell you the misheard lyric to that theme song that I was... Okay, I thought...
Yes, but I don't remember what it was. Tell us again.
Yes, please.
Well, the line that goes, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. And I thought it was, and the heart attack would say.
I don't think you ever told me that.
I'm pretty sure we had a group conversation about it. It was pretty great.
It's like, that's dark and, no, like.
That's not what friends do.
No, it's not. But also we want to say a big thank you to Kevin Larson, Jason Sanchez, Joseph Harris, April Barker, Daniel Neruda, Melody Glatzel-Smith, William Priest, Wayne Walls, Darren Wilson, Jeremy Elbows Hanna, and Rusty Hill. So thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been episode 90 of the Dork Pridecast, and we will see you all in 2 weeks.
Deuces!
It's almost my birthday. Jetpack.